of hers. Edna was a wife, a mother of 2 children, who was unhappy in her marriage to Edna Pontillier, who will speak today. She started an affair or fell in love with a man named Robert, who will also speak today. She also has an affair with a man named Alfie. Thank you, Bob. And what happens is she realizes because of the decisions she's made that her life has basically been destroyed and she is trapped. She awakens to an understanding of herself, but then realizes the world is not ready for that, and she decides at the very end of our novel to go to the Gulf of Mexico and drown herself. Today is the funeral of Edna Pontillier. Welcome, friends. Welcome to New Orleans, a place of joy and celebration, but today we find ourselves in sorrow over our sister, Edna Pontillier. First and foremost, I'd like to introduce the minister who will open our ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today not to walk recently to see, but to celebrate their lives. Amen. Amen. For the next journey is not intention to be right. It is not that there's intention to heaven. Amen. Amen. We must seek thee, O Lord, and now to have pity on the soul of our handmaid. Amen. Free her from the powers of this mortal life. To restore her the portion of everlasting salvation. To rise, our Lord. Amen. And we will rise, arise, arise. The one we will bestow upon any of God's children. Amen.